Welcome back to the 4th Down Podcast. I'm your host, Alex, and today we'll be talking about the best moves in free agency. I know it's been a couple days, and I'm not going to break down all the free agency news. I mean, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to see all the free agency news. But it's been a crazy free agency, and I think it's starting to slow down a little bit, except for maybe a couple signings here and there. But I'd say it's probably officially done. But today, I'm just going to break down the best moves in free agency. I picked three to choose from. And again, these are my opinions on the best moves. And I want to start with the quarterback of the talk of free agency is Malik Willis. Malik Willis signing a 3-year, $67 million deal with the Dolphins. I think that's a great move for Miami because, the one reason why he did it because of their high-octane offense. Now, they did lose Tyreek Hill, but they still got other weapons too, like Devon Achane, Jalen Waddle, which I think he stays with Miami. Malik Washington too, and a couple other guys on the offensive side. But, for the Dolphins, having Malik Willis in that offense, especially with the option game, they could be a potentially scary team. I know Jeff Hafley's obviously probably not going to call the defense or the offensive plays, but Malik Willis at the helm, if he can do the stuff that he did in Green Bay, this Dolphins team could be pretty good. Not going to say win a couple playoff games, go Super Bowl good, but I think they could be a contender to be a playoff team this year if Malik can do that. And also, too, Jeff Hafley a little bit, so I think that's another boost, too. He has a coach that was kind of with him in Green Bay for a couple years, so he's kind of familiar with him and how he wants to do. So I think that's going to help him out, too. And in the end, though, I think Malik Willis, dare I say it, he could be better than Tua at that point. Now, back in 2022, when he was with the Titans in 2023, he was not better than Tua. But nowadays, you can make an argument that he is better or just as good as Tua. Let's hope the contract lives up to it. And like I said, too, I'm happy for Malik. I think he's going to be a good quarterback in this league. He's a good person overall, too. I'm just happy for good people that succeed. So that's the first move, I think, was the best move. The second one, and we can talk about this all day long, but the Las Vegas Raiders, specifically signing Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker, which is huge. Now, this was still a good move because of their Georgia relationship back in the day. Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker have a lot of history back in college. But also, too, you got to play in the factor now that Max Crosby, after the Baltimore Ravens decided to back out of the trade, is staying with the Raiders. And they can still afford him. I know people were asking about, well, what can they do? Can they still afford Max Crosby? They can afford him. Along with the signings they have, that defense is going to be scary. Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean and Max Crosby on the same team. And they're fast, strong linebackers. Nakobe Dean's spectacular. Same with Quay Walker. Quay Walker plays, he flies off the ball. But I just think these two players go well together. Like I said, they were teammates in college, and they just, they're just after it. And the last player, or last man free agency, I think is the best move in my opinion, is the Lions getting Isaiah Pacheco. Reason being, I think Pacheco is a stud of a running back from KC. He could be the same running back as Dave Montgomery, maybe a little better than Montgomery. And speaking of the relationship between them two, they have the same style of run. I don't know if you watch Isaiah Pacheco play, but he runs the ball similar to Dave Montgomery. Hard runner, hits hard. And I think that's what Dan Campbell wants in a running back, especially to replace Dave Montgomery. And I think just him alone helps out the team too. Because like I said, Jahmyr Gibbs, if he needs a break for a few snaps, they got Isaiah Pacheco, which can go in there and get a couple nice runs. But like I said, it's a quick video about the best move in free agency. Let me know what you think is the best move in free agency. And like I said, I'm only picking 3. I'll have a video for the worst free agency signings later today at some point. So if y'all could please subscribe to the 4th Down Podcast or follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok, that would be very much appreciated. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.